What's going on, everybody? Back at it again with another video. We got a quick little mental note for you guys about the new patch. I played last night. I think the patch is up. I'm not sure. Uh, but with everything that they're putting into the game now, you got to understand what they're trying to do. Now, it might have been the new defense I was running, or the fact that I was doing some different stuff out there, but this whole crossers being paid attention to by high zone guys, that might actually be a good thing, which I truly do like that. I like the way that works out. But here's the thing that a lot of people might want to know or might want to look into. Does that legitimately um, stop crossers? I don't think it will stop crossers, but I do feel it will create a little bit of balance, a little bit of balance. But where's that thing at? I was looking for something. I don't know where it is. Backfield mismatch, better route running versus. I could have swore that was the same thing. What down D? Improved catching, more hot routes, improved catch. Okay, that's pretty much the same thing. Let me refund that and get my money back. But with the patch, the scary thing is the honorary lineman. I'm scared of that for the simple fact is, what if that's something that you can put on physical type receivers? That might bring us a little bit of an issue, or physical type tight ends, or like tight ends that could legitimately like go downfield. I don't know if there's like a physical type tight end, but at the same time, imagine coming out of like a running play and DK Metcalf could lay you out. Imagine if Chad Johnson could lay you out. That'll be like three people, and they're talking about it's gonna be one AP. So at the same time, you can go like full blown monster line and just like backlash. So let's say, okay, let's do the math on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm guessing backlash will be like maybe 1 or 2 points. So let's say it's one. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. You don't even have to put it on everybody. You could just actually that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you have 2 spots for something else, which will probably be gunslinger on his quarterback, because with the receivers getting up there, there's really no need to have the route chems. Right now, Chad Johnson just has it on him because it looks nice. Chad Johnson actually meets all of the thresholds, so there was no purpose in me putting that on him, but I think I put it on him because mentally I just want. And the servers crashed on us. I have no idea how that happened. But honorary lineman might be a problem. Backlash. I know backlash is going to be a problem, because just imagine being able to run the ball and knock a person out or fatigue them. We don't know how much fatigue is going to take, but I know bench press, I believe, is 4 plays or 3 plays, and that player's gone for a few plays. Once bench press happens, it fatigues you. Now, the biggest thing I have is that you can't hit stick them. This is something that people have to understand. You can't hit stick them, and you ultimately can't do a conservative tackle, because when you press the X button before you get to the player, your player dumbs out. So I don't know if they're going to patch that or fix that or do something to that, but it's something that we really need to think about. Like, wait a minute, I can't hit stick them and I can't conservative tackle them, so what am I supposed to do? I'm waiting on an answer from EA to let us know how that's going to work out, but at this moment in time, I'm kind of confused. I don't think anybody has paid attention to that factor, that you can't run up to a player and hit the X button and conservative tackle him, because your player is gonna basically dumb out. But at the same time, the crossing route thing was good. The crossing route thing was really good, but the biggest issue is the new abilities they're putting in the game, the backlash. Now, here's the thing that I like about it. It has to be on a power back. Most power backs are slow, so you'll probably be able to catch them, but if you're constantly getting hit with backlash, there's a slim chance that you're going to actually be able to hold up against that player in the fourth quarter. And I think that's the general purpose, or the idea, is to punish you for hit sticks. But if they're punishing you for hit sticks and you can't make a conservative tackle, I don't see the balance in that. But we do know most of this is for next gen, so I'm pretty positive next gen has the quirks worked out. But let's go through and take a look at it. So most people are using Taylor Mays. So let's say Taylor Mays right now is being your user. You hit stick him. Taylor Mays has to come out this is hypothetically. We don't know for sure if this is how it's going to be. Taylor Mays has to come out for Ronnie Lott. So let's say you stick him on a pure long drug out drive in the fourth quarter. You lose Ronnie Lott and you lose Taylor Mays, or you conservative tackle him and you miss the tackle because you're trying so hard to like gauge yourself or get in on that little area to try to make that tackle work for yourself. But I can see this being an issue, and I don't see anything beneficial in the abilities. Film study, that's a whole nother story because technically we all know I come out in the same play every time. I just make hot routes and adjustments to it. I think there needs to be a change in film study, which says if you do not change, if you don't change your route, you get film study. But I guess that would make it kind of pointless to use that if you don't change your route. But honestly, I don't know where the idea came from because I think that if that's what film study is going to do, then Omaha needs to become an ability, and Omaha can read your defense after you've used that defense 5 times. The exact same thing that was going on with film study. It needs to change. It needs to be balanced on both sides of the ball. I don't think they're going to balance it out. I'm pretty positive this is basically for next gen. I don't think it's meant for us. I think we're going to get a little trickle down, but I highly doubt anything that they're doing right now has us in mind or they're even worried about what's going to go on with us through this process. As I told you, the crossing route thing, if it's in the game, it worked perfectly good last night. My guys were picking up the crossers. I don't know if this actually kills strong close though, because you know strong close is based off of a lot of crossers and so forth. But at the end of the day, I'm still trying to figure out how they're gonna set things up or what they're gonna do. But right now, whew, we are in for a lot in the coming weeks, you guys. Like I think we got 2 more days until the actual PS5 drops. PS5 drops in no, actually 2 days. I think it's on December 4th it drops. So right then and there we'll be able to see how everything goes because everybody has one or everybody's trying to get one. So this patch was basically for next gen. It was not for us. So the backlash and all that other stuff, it'll probably work fine on next gen for us. Honorary lineman backlash is probably going to create an issue if you don't have run defense. And I think that's because they slowly pulled away from the gap shooting defenses. You can't really shoot gaps anymore from big nickel over G. But I've already talked y'all head off. You guys have a good one. Catch you next time. I'm going to get out of here. Phew, backlash really blows if you think about it. Even honorary lineman. I think that's just going to be nasty streak on a wide receiver.